Welcome to Lazy Animal. Sit back and relax and I will tell you a story. Let's dive right into today's video. Have you ever found yourself tossing and turning on a night when the moon is full? You're not alone. Many people claim they can't sleep well during a full moon. But is there any truth to this age-old belief? Or is it just another myth that's been passed down through generations? Well, let's explore this lunar mystery together. For centuries, people have associated the full moon with all sorts of strange occurrences. From werewolves to increased crime rates, the full moon has been blamed for many things. But one of the most common complaints is difficulty sleeping. You've probably heard someone say, "I couldn't sleep last night. Must have been the full moon." But is there any scientific evidence to back up this claim? Let's start by looking at what actually happens during a full moon. Contrary to popular belief, there's always a full moon in the sky. It's just that we can't always see it. You see, the moon orbits around the Earth, and as it does, different parts of it are illuminated by the sun. When the moon is on the opposite side of the Earth from the sun, we see the fully illuminated face. That's what we call a full moon. But here is the interesting part. Even when we can't see the full moon because it's daytime, it's still there. The sun's light is just so bright that it overpowers the moon's reflection. So in a way, there's always a full moon, but we only notice it when it's visible in the night sky. Now, back to our sleep problem. Some people swear that they sleep worse during a full moon. They report taking longer to fall asleep, waking up more frequently during the night, and feeling less rested in the morning. But is this just a coincidence, or is there something more to it? Well, some scientists have actually studied this phenomenon. In 2013, a team of researchers in Switzerland conducted a study on sleep patterns during different lunar phases. They found that during a full moon, participants took an average of 5 minutes longer to fall asleep and slept for about 20 minutes less overall. They also showed lower levels of melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. But before we jump to conclusions, it is important to note that other studies have found no correlation at all between the lunar cycle and sleep quality. So the jury is still out on this one. It's possible that the effect, if it exists, is subtle enough that it's hard to detect consistently in scientific studies. So, if there is an effect, what could be causing it? Some researchers have suggested that it might be related to the moon's gravitational pull. After all, the moon's gravity is strong enough to affect the tides in our oceans. Could it also be affecting the water in our bodies? Then again, the tides are pulling just as much, even if we see a full moon or not. Another theory is that it's related to light. Before the invention of artificial lighting, the full moon would have provided significantly more light at night than other phases. Our ancestors might have evolved to be more alert during these brighter nights, possibly as a defense against predators. This heightened alertness could have been passed down through generations. But in our modern world, with streetlights and indoor lighting, does the extra light from a full moon really make that much difference? It's hard to say for sure. Some people are more sensitive to light than others, so it's possible that for some individuals, even the small amount of extra light from a full moon could be disruptive. There's also the possibility of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe that you'll sleep poorly during a full moon, you might become anxious about it as bedtime approaches. This anxiety could then make it harder for you to fall asleep, seemingly confirming your belief. It's worth noting that even if there is a real effect, it's likely to be small for most people. The difference in sleep quality reported in studies is usually minor. We're talking about a few minutes of sleep, not hours. For many people, factors like stress, caffeine intake, and screen time before bed are likely to have a much bigger impact on sleep quality than the phase of the moon. So, what can you do if you feel like the full moon is affecting your sleep? First, try not to worry about it too much. Anxiety about sleep can often make sleep problems worse. Instead, focus on good sleep hygiene. Keep your bedroom dark and cool. Avoid screens before bedtime, and try to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. If you're really concerned, you could try keeping a sleep diary. Note the quality of your sleep each night, along with other factors that might affect it. After a few months, you might be able to see if there's really a pattern related to the lunar cycle, or if other factors are more important. Remember, everyone's sleep patterns are different. What affects one person might not affect another. If you find that you consistently sleep poorly during full moons, there's no harm in taking extra steps to ensure a good night's rest during these times. Maybe invest in some blackout curtains or try a white noise machine to block out any extra light or noise. In the end, whether the full moon affects your sleep or not, it's a beautiful and awe-inspiring sight. Next time you're having trouble sleeping during a full moon, why not step outside and take a moment to appreciate it? Who knows, maybe a bit of stargazing will help you relax and drift off to sleep. That's all for today's lunar investigation. Remember, a good night's sleep is important, full moon or not. So take care of yourself and don't let the moon worries keep you up at night. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Sweet dreams, everyone.